Why is zoom lens sharpness so hard to achieve? Imagine trying to see every detail clearly through a lens that changes shape as you zoom in and out. That's what makes zoom lens sharpness a tricky goal for photographers. Unlike prime lenses that have a single fixed focal length, zoom lenses have multiple glass elements that move to change the focal length. This movement introduces many challenges. The more glass elements and groups a lens has, the more difficult it becomes to keep everything perfectly aligned at every zoom setting. This alignment is essential for sharp images. Designing zoom lenses is a balancing act. They need to perform well at wide angles, mid-range, and telephoto settings. Each of these requires different optical corrections. To keep images sharp across all focal lengths, manufacturers make compromises. These compromises can mean that a zoom lens might not be as sharp as a prime lens at its best. Also, many zoom lenses have variable maximum apertures, like from f3.5 to f5.6. This means the amount of light entering the lens changes with focal length, affecting sharpness. Usually, the sharpest images happen when you stop down the aperture a few stops from the maximum. But since the optimal aperture varies with focal length, it can be tricky to find the perfect setting for every shot. Optical imperfections like chromatic aberration, spherical aberration, and distortion are more common in zoom lenses. These distortions change as you zoom in or out, making it harder to keep the image crisp. When you shoot at the widest aperture, especially at the edges of the frame, images tend to soften. Stopping down the lens improves sharpness but can cause diffraction, which reduces detail. Finding the right balance between aperture and sharpness is a constant challenge. The mechanical parts inside zoom lenses also play a role. These parts must move smoothly and stay aligned. Slight manufacturing differences or loose tolerances can cause the lens to lose sharpness. Budget zoom lenses often have looser tolerances, which can lead to softer images compared to high-end models. Additionally, zoom lenses tend to have a shallower depth of field at longer focal lengths and wider apertures. This makes precise focusing more important. Even a small focus error can make an image look soft. To get the best sharpness from a zoom lens, it helps to learn where its sweet spots are. Usually, stopping down to around f5.6 or f8 offers the sharpest results. Using a tripod or image stabilization can reduce camera shake. Carefully focusing on your subject is also key. Avoid shooting wide open or at very narrow apertures to prevent softness or diffraction. If ultimate sharpness is needed, consider using a prime lens instead. In summary, zoom lens sharpness is hard to achieve because the lens must perform well across a range of focal lengths, which involves many design compromises. The moving parts, optical corrections, and variable apertures all influence the final image quality. Knowing how to use your zoom lens properly, including choosing the right focal length and aperture, can help you get sharper images.